Hey, you all, Carpetbagger here, along with my daughter Annabelle. You got the sun in your eyes? Here, we can turn a little bit. That better? No? Okay. All right, how about this?
Yeah, that's better.
All right. So I picked up Anna from the airport last night and figured we'd take her out here to Hollywood, give her a feel of Hollywood itself. So we just got here. I'll ask you later how you feel about Hollywood. It's too early to ask you now. Are you excited?
I am very excited.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, gonna be here about 4 days. We're gonna try to check out all the cool stuff in the area. So please follow us. All right, we're starting our day here in front of the TCL Chinese Theater, formerly Grauman's Chinese Theater, one of the more iconic spots here in Hollywood, where they have all the famous stars here with their hands in cement. It says, "To Ted, keep punching." Sylvester Stallone, and I guess he said, "Keep punching America. Don't punch America. Just keep punching, America." He's got his feet there, his tiny feet, and the hands of Stallone, which he used to punch out Ivan Drago. You find any good ones, Anna?
My feet are the same size as Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino has tiny feet.
Yeah. Well, actually, it might be a little bit longer.
Let's see who else we got here. These are some old Hollywood stars. I don't know all these. Who's that? Meryl Streep?
Yeah.
So you're just trying to see what you're like, how your feet compare.
My feet are wide compared to hers.
Oh, look at Whoopi Goldberg here. She actually put, I guess, some of her braids. Look at this. Mel Brooks famously had 6 fingers on one hand, at least while he made The Prince. I don't think he actually had 6 fingers. Is this Tim Burton?
Yeah. Tim Burton, right?
Burton, that's pretty cool.
Oh, it's the same size.
I know. Here's the Avengers.
That's cool.
Mark Ruffalo, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans. They have their corresponding superhero symbol. There's Chris Hemsworth. He was the mighty Thor. Yeah, really cool. See Regina King over here actually did her footprints barefoot. Now these statues here, these Chinese heaven dogs, are actually 400 years old. They're from the Ming Dynasty, brought over here by Sid Grauman to decorate the Chinese theater. So this right here is apparently the first prints made here at the Chinese theater, Norma Talmadge. The legend is that she accidentally stepped into the wet cement while the theater wasn't even being finished. It was still under construction. So she accidentally stepped into the wet cement while she was with Sid Grauman, and he had the brilliant idea of having her and her co-stars put their feet and hands into the cement, and you can see it's become quite the tradition. This is one of the more famous prints here. This is Marilyn Monroe's handprints and impossibly tiny footprints. I must imagine she's in some sort of giant stiletto shoe there. But one of the most interesting things about this is she actually took her earring off and put it in the cement. That is still her earring there. I'm shocked that no one has picked that out since then. They said there was actually used to be more of the earring, but that part's been broken off, but that part still there. Who you got over there? Kobe Bryant?
Yeah.
Does he have big feet? I mean, not like
so
crazy.
big, yeah.
Is Shaq out here anywhere?
I don't think so. Tom Hanks has big feet.
Oh, there's John Goodman. John Goodman's got big feet. Look at that. So Star Wars actually premiered here at the theater, and R2-D2, C-3PO, and Darth Vader actually came and put their... I would expect Darth Vader to have bigger feet. But yeah, you can see the bottom of C-3PO's feet. The 3 square blocks where R2-D2 is standing here. Well, it looks like Carrie Fisher's got a special little spot of honor here because she passed away before she ever put her prints here. But they put a memorial here. Of course, Star Wars premiered here, so definitely a big part of her career. Now here's the Michael Jackson prints. I think he's got like his jeweled glove there. But also there's like these little kid handprints on the Michael Jackson cement. I don't know what that's all about. Now when I see this, the first thing I think of is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at Hollywood Studios. Don't you? I mean,
Yeah,
isn't that like the first
exactly
thing?
what I think of. That's what I think of when I'm in Hollywood. Like I think.
You think you're at Hollywood Studios?
Yeah.
It's a little different.
Yeah,
It's kind of like Hollywood Studios. It's a little. It doesn't smell quite as nice here. It's a little more real. But other than that, they did a pretty good job
More
of.
trash.
Now, they're actually offering tours of the theater, so I think me and Anna are going to hop on one of these tours of the inside. Okay, we're inside the Chinese theater. This is the first time I've been in here. This actually does look pretty much exactly like the queue line for Mickey's Runaway Railway, formerly the great movie ride. Got some costumes over here. Oh, look at this. It's a stormtrooper lurking back here. I think this may be Marilyn Monroe. And then there's Dorothy. She can be recognized without any parts of her body actually showing. See the concessions here. Yeah, I've never actually seen a movie here, but you know, it is a movie theater. You can go in, buy your popcorn, buy your candy. Yeah, you can see the Chinese mural there. It's like ancient China. Of course, the very impressive chandelier there.
First movie they showed in here was The King of Kings, directed by Cecil B. DeMille. The ticket price to come in was $11. That was in an era when the average ticket price was 10 cents. And all the seats in the house were sold out. And they rolled out not a red carpet, they rolled out a yellow carpet instead. Many of the small actors who played the Munchkins were here. Judy Garland, she was 16 years old. Did her handprints out there the same year of 1939. That is Terminator 2. That's directed by James Cameron. So that's a movie that premiered here. Arnold Schwarzenegger did his handprints out there for the premiere of True Lies. He's on 35
There's the 1960s projector here.
And they, this is the Chinese ambassador of dramatic arts by Moon Quan. Was a film director, a poet, and a sculptor. This is an actor holding the mask. The same statue is in here above the screen in a smaller form. These walls here, these are hand painted, and there are holes in the wall up there for candles.
Oh, wow.
They would have had lit candles in the wall there at one time.
Lit candles right there.
And the walls are hand painted by Xavier or Javier Cugat.
Go into the theater. Oh my gosh. It's incredible.
Huge.
Impressive.
Wow.
Take a seat right up here.
Oh, we're gonna take a seat. Think we're gonna be watching a movie?
Am I allowed to say?
Hey, get off your phone. It's a movie theater.
I was like,
Look at that.
IMAX screen the world's in Germany.
There's a copy of that statue there up above.
They've dug 30 feet into the basement to put that in there. Used to be sloped on one level. Brooklyn's with 2,000
Seats are comfy.
seats. Now it has just 902. When you're going to show this thing on the screen
Oh,
now,
wait.
to tell you how the handprints got started, you'll see Sid Grauman and some of the famous figures.
Curtains are opening. Oh, look, the curtains are closing over there. They block out the light from the candles. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, it's kind of hard to put in perspective the immensity of this room. Just how ornate it is. It's crazy.
Since the motion picture industry first became the preeminent source of American entertainment,
Some of them will sit here in
See
the
the
front.
boxes up there.
Some of them will sit up there in the box seat.
look, you can make your own hand in the cement here.
Oh, sure. Take the whole screen.
Oh, there you go. You can reset it. There you go.
One and only Son, Jesus Christ. Whosoever believes in Him, whosoever believes in Jesus Christ, shall not.
I think we're just gonna walk along the boulevard here. Oh, there's the Munchkins. The Munchkin star. They said the Munchkins, a lot of the Munchkins attended the premiere at the Chinese theater. Oh, yeah, it's easy to like trip over people because everyone's looking down, looking at the stars. Oh, Tom Selleck. Look, Godzilla. Godzilla has his own star. And right near the Chinese theater is the El Capitan, which is the Disney-owned theater. Show a lot of Disney movies there, Disney events. And what's interesting is the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway in Florida, you enter through the Chinese theater, and here in California, you enter through a parody of the El Capitan. They call the El Capitoon, I believe. Oh yeah, it's the Capital One Cafe. What do you even order at the Capital One Cafe? It's a credit card themed restaurant.
Yeah.
So Annabelle wanted to check out one of the wax museums here on the boulevard. There's either Madame Tussauds or there's the Hollywood Wax Museum. I told her Madame Tussauds was probably the more authentic, more realistic, but this one had a little more character. Of course, you have King Kong there sticking his fist out of the wall. All right, start out here with Whitney Houston right here next to the giant mouth of King Kong. Who's this guy here? Oh, you gotta, oh, okay. Who is that guy?
No clue.
I guess you're like surfboarding or paddleboarding, and it's like in front of the Santa Monica Pier here. Oh, there you go. I saw the ship, and I was thinking, of course, Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny Depp. And half right here, we have Johnny Depp, but he's not in his Jack Sparrow outfit. He's just in his standard, just standard Depp form.
Likes in this weird corner.
You like Keanu?
He's standing in a weird corner by himself.
This is just the lonely Keanu corner. What'd you say, Hannah? Like they're about to move? You're scared of wax figures?
Well, they just look like they're about to move. I'm not scared.
You can move at any moment. What if this was really Will Ferrell and he was like trying to play a prank on everyone?
Yeah, that'd be funny. But I can tell it isn't. I can't remember his name.
Bill Murray. From Groundhog's Day and Scrooged.
That.
Who's who?
Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy.
There's Seth.
And Seth Rogen. Look at his brightly colored shirt. He looks like he's like in Miami Vice.
So little.
Is he tall? Are you taller than him?
I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit. You brave enough to enter the horror chamber here?
Yeah.
If you have a weak heart, bad nerves, or expect a baby, don't go in here. There's Hellboy. Consult the prop station here. You're across to fend off Dracula. Back, you beast. Stay back. Do you know who this is, Anna? Frankenstein.
Yeah. There's Scream back there.
His name is Frankenstein.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Frankenstein? It's good. Oh, there's Chucky. Yeah, this is an alien egg. These are the face huggers. And then once they hug your face, then comes the chest burster. And the prop is actually a face hugger.
On my face, I'm afraid it's gross.
You're afraid this is gross to put in your
Yeah.
face? Ever seen
Clearly
Aliens?
you want.
Ever seen Aliens? Where like this goes on your face,
No, I haven't seen a lot of
and
those.
then after that, the thing pops out of your chest.
That thing? Is that the same?
This goes on your face. It jumps on your face, and then it like lays eggs on your throat.
Ew.
And then this pops out of your chest.
That's awful.
And then that little thing that pops out of your chest grows up really fast to be one of these monsters. Look at his teeth. Yeah, I haven't seen this one. I think it's a Legend. You can toast the devil here. Too evil. Oh, watch out for those zombies.
Oh, like Walking Dead, I guess.
So you've not seen a lot of the horror movies, have you? What's that?
I just watched Silence of the Lambs for the first time.
Oh, Sounds of the Lambs is good.
It's really weird and scary.
It is scary.
I liked it though.
Have you ever seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
No.
It's good.
Oh, they made it just a couple times.
Yeah, it's been remade a bunch of times. You really just need to watch the first one. Yeah, see, he like
So he just
kills girl, and then him and his family, they kill people, and then they eat their flesh, and occasionally he cuts someone up with a chainsaw. Not as often as you think, though. You've never seen Terminator?
No.
I think you're the only person that's seen less movies than I have.
I have seen nothing, I swear. I don't really watch movies.
You never watch movies?
I don't really, no.
Well, Hollywood's here where they make movies.
Yeah, so I'm kind of missing out. I probably should have prepared. And
Watched a few movies.
watched a few movies. Knew a few people.
Anna doesn't like these noises.
It's creeping me out. Ew!
That's Billy from Saw.
Oh my god.
And look,
oh
you
my
can
god.
see on the TV back here. You can see us in the TV.
Ew, why? Is that part of the movie?
Yeah, they like kidnap people and then torture them and like film it.
Dang, that's horrifying. I've never seen this either.
You never see Hellraiser? This is
It was also only made a few times.
this guy's called Pinhead.
I can see why.
You know who this is, don't you?
No.
That's Michael Jackson.
Is it Thriller?
Yeah, it's the Thriller.
Oh.
Thriller Michael
That
Jackson.
doesn't look familiar to me. Thriller!
Yeah. Da, da.
I love the dance to that.
You know the dance? There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you know what this one is.
I love that show.
You've been watching it since you were a little girl, and it still has only
Not
had
finished. Not
still
finished.
not finished.
They're all 35 now.
You know who this guy is?
Yes. What's his name? Oh my god, I don't know his name. He has a name like a regular guy, right?
Yeah. Michael.
Oh, Michael.
Michael.
Oh my god, I can't remember it. What is it?
Michael Myers.
Yes, yes.
Michael Myers.
And that's like
Who's this?
Freddy?
Freddy. Oh no. Oh no, the comment section is gonna be mad.
What's his name?
Jason.
Jason. I feel like
Thought he was Freddy.
I don't
Oh.
watch movies.
You know this guy?
That's Scream. I do watch the
Scream. His name is He is from Scream. His name is Ghostface.
Oh, yeah, I watched the movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got that girl from Friends in it.
The girl from Friends, Courtney Cox.
Courtney Cox.
All right, so here's all the celebrities. Do you know who any of these people?
Rapid fire. So
You could rapid fire some of these. Morgan Freeman.
Okay. Nope, don't know that one.
It's what's her name? It's Sandra Bullock. I think.
Is that?
Yeah, probably.
That is George Clooney.
George Clooney.
And then, boy, does he look familiar.
That's
That's Jennifer Aniston.
You know Jennifer Aniston. You know who this guy is right here? I think it's Tom Hanks.
That's not Tom Hanks.
That's not Tom Hanks?
No, there's no way. That's like a botched Tom Hanks to me. I love Tom Hanks.
This is Morton Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. So look at this. This is like got all the sites here. That's the Chinese theater where we just were at. There's a Hollywood sign. That's the Guinness Museum across the street that is no longer a Guinness Museum. Lives on inside the Wax Museum though. So this sign is covered up, making me think that this isn't originally where Adam Sandler stood. You can see he's...
I feel like Adam Sandler would wear that.
The Boston...
I don't think he would wear black, like what is that, black Air Forces? Black Reeboks?
Also, I don't know if he would hang out in a cave. I feel like someone else that was more cave-like.
Like Tarzan or something.
Yeah, there's Jason Statham. He's the kind of guy that would hang out in a cave. All right. And who Audrey Hepburn was? Jennifer Lopez. And who's her friend here?
Is that not Shakira?
Is that Shakira? Maybe that is Shakira. Possibly? I think it might be
I can
Shakira.
only recognize it by the fact that she's posed like that.
That's a Shakira pose?
Does that look like Shakira's face?
Enter this gothic room here where you can have a seat next to Oprah Winfrey. There's Jason Momoa. Yeah, he's huge. He's tall.
I've never seen any of his movies.
You never seen any Jason Momoa movies? Have you seen Game of Thrones? No? Anna, pretend like you're punching Bruce Lee. See, this is what you do here. You set up like silly photo ops. There, okay, there we go. Yeah, there.
Yeah.
You know who this is?
Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
Is he in anything else other than Indiana Jones?
He's in Star Wars.
Oh, I'd never seen Star Wars.
Oh, you'll break Jen's heart with that. I think that's Night at the Museum, Ben Stiller.
I like Zoolander, Ben Stiller.
Zoolander? Yeah, Zoolander's a good one.
The Secret Life of Walter Mitty is his best movie.
Wow.
I love that.
This room has like all the like muscly guys. Michael B. Jordan. We got The Rock. We got John Cena. Got Jackie Chan. Everyone in this room could kick the crap out of you, except maybe Elton John. I don't know. I've never seen him in a fist fight. He's got a close-up look of John Cena here.
I feel like they nailed it on the head.
They nailed it on John Cena.
Having jeans on but no shirt.
Jeans on, no shirt.
I feel like I've seen John Cena do that before.
John Cena definitely often does not wear a shirt. We have Chris Pratt from Jurassic World, and look at this. They have a little puppet in the prop station.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's see. It's on a chain, so you can't steal it. So that's as close as he wants to kiss. He wants to kiss Chris Pratt. Baby Velociraptor need kiss, but he can't get it because there's a chain. Mwah, 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 mwah.
He was also in Parks and Rec.
Yes. No matter where you go, no matter what wax museum you go to, Jack Black is always dressed like Nacho Libre. Of all the movies he's been in, that is the one that he has been immortalized in wax. Oh, you know who these people are, right? Marilyn Monroe.
That does not look like Elvis to me.
That is Elvis Presley. You didn't know who that was?
Well, that just looks like baby face Elvis or something.
Yeah, it's young Elvis. Yeah, Marilyn Monroe. We just saw saw her footprints and handprints, and she left one of her earrings in the in front of the Chinese theater. You know who that is, right?
I Love Lucy.
Yes. Do you know who this guy is?
Hugh Hefner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gross. Like,
What?
this is a weird setup.
What? That you have to like
Him, like, laying in
climb.
bed, like, get in bed.
You have to like climb in there with him in his big circle bed.
And he has a mirror above it, of course.
All right, can you know these four dudes? Ryan Reynolds.
He's on the tip of my tongue. That's Leonardo DiCaprio, but also
Leonardo?
what is going on? That does not look like him at all.
This is
All of these men, the like good-looking white men on television, like they just all look the same.
they all good-looking white men all look the same. Channing Tatum. Hugh Jackman.
I'm gonna be honest. Never seen a Hugh Jackman movie, so I'm just never gonna know what he looks like.
Well, I mean, now you know what he looks like.
Yeah.
And you know this guy, right? Queen. Freddie Mercury, yeah. Look at him, he's singing, he's going, ooh.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Queen movie?
No, I've never seen it.
It's really good.
Who's this? Harry Styles?
Cardi B, Post Malone.
You know all these guys? That's Little Nas X, right?
Yeah.
And Post Malone, on his face, he has it tattooed, always tired. And you know what? He does kind of look like he's always tired. Here's the other Michael Jackson, the non-werewolf version. We pass through the sewers here where we have the Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I think we got all 4 of them. It's Michelangelo up there and Donatello. All right, this is the rap room. We got Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and Tupac. You don't know who this person is at all? Liam Neeson?
I don't even recognize the name.
He's like, I have a specific set of skills.
Right?
What did you say they were?
The X-Men?
The X-Men? They're the Men in Black.
What's the X-Men?
The X-Men is like superheroes. They're like mutants.
Oh, sorry.
This is the X-Men.
The X-Men.
See, this is what they use. They use this to make people forget that they were there. It's like... There's Miley, and there's Ariana Grande. Popular. You're gonna be popular. The Drake.
And Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne has so many tattoos. Look at
I'm
that.
saying Little Wayne like an old head.
Little Wayne?
It's Lil.
Lil, it's not Little Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. Is that short for Lillian? Well, this is a major party room in here. Got Rihanna. Got Katy Perry dressed as a mushroom? Anna, remember when you were little, you used to always sing Adele songs?
Yeah, that is not Adele.
That's Adele, right? It's supposed to be her at least.
But it's only the butt chin. It's the only element.
There's Bad Bunny. I only know him from wrestling. He's a good wrestler. I don't know if he's a good singer or rapper, but he's a good wrestler. Oh, you're getting a selfie there with Miss Taylor Swift?
Yes, I love Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Anna's is you consider yourself a Swiftie?
Yes.
Oh man, look at the intense look on Prince's face there. That is an intense man. And across from the Wax Museum, we have the former Guinness World Record Museum, and they're doing a lot of modifications there. See them fixing up the old sign. So I caught a glimpse. They have that door shut there, but when it was open, it said Hannah's Mirror Maze, which is a mirror maze that is often in the same locations as Hollywood Wax Museums. So I'm guessing they're turning the former Guinness over there into a Hannah's Mirror Maze. Maybe some additional attractions as well. Maybe they'll add the zombie outbreak attraction as well. But I saw when they had that up, there was a little sign that said Hannah's Mirror Maze. So Hannah's Mirror Maze coming soon to Hollywood Boulevard. There's Roseanne star. I don't know who Chick Hearn is. Some of these are very old.
Yeah.
Mark and Brian.
Not knowing some of them.
The Scientology building over there. I've been inside. See, all along the boulevard here, they'll have these tour vans that will take you through Beverly Hills, show you the houses of the stars. Now, I can't vouch for every single tour, but the one that I went on just made everything up. They're just like pointed at a house, like, that's Michael Jackson's house, that's Robert De Niro's house, there's Charlton Heston's house. Just like seemed like they were just like naming celebrities and pointing at random houses. I fact checked them when I was done, and I don't think a single one was actually accurate. But I can't speak for this one. I don't know. This one might be accurate. Oh, there's Dolly Parton's star here on the boulevard. Now here is the Egyptian Theater. This was also opened by Sid Grauman, who founded the Chinese theater. I guess he liked making theaters themed of different countries. And they have a Netflix store here at the Egyptian Theater. And you're greeted by none other than the Demogorgon there. Look how toothy he is. Like every little inch of raw flesh there covered in teeth. What Netflix show is this from? Chilla's Plush? What is this thing? There's a thing from Wednesday. Oh, there we go. Taps its little finger. Is this Formula One? It's like a show about race cars. Oh, look at the Stranger Things one here. What's happening? Oh, are we headed to the Upside Down? Oh, we are. Look, it's Vecna's house. This is the Stranger Things pop-up book Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. You have the Demogorgon pop-up. Oh. Oh, is that the Mind Flayer? Here is one of the original 11 outfits. The pink dress there, the trademark socks. 11 was your hero at one point, wasn't she? We wandered here a little bit off the boulevard. Annabelle saw this cool church down here and wanted to come see it. I noticed this over here. The sign over there says Crossroads of the World. Yeah, what is this? Someone looks like a little European village or something in here. Yeah, look at that old sign. Look at this. This payphone has just been completely forgotten to time. It's been like painted over, all the important components removed. Just an absolute relic here. Get a wig here. Pink mohawk or the classic Marilyn Monroe look. Yeah, this is the wig company since 1969. Oldest wig store in Hollywood. And what a collection of wigs they have. We have the clown style wigs. Oh, look at this. Get the Bride of Frankenstein wig. That's pretty amazing. This one kind of looks like Hulk Hogan. There's Hollywood toys and costumes. Look at that sign there. There's just like a giant spider on the side of the building. It also says it's Hollywood's largest costume and wig store. So a lot of wig stores here in Hollywood. Never knew there was such a demand for wigs. Let's peek inside. Oh, look at this. You can buy an entire Easter Bunny outfit. That's pretty amazing. It looks like they sell Halloween props year-round here. See the super spooky skeleton. Oh yeah, here's their skeleton section. There's a monkey skeleton. This is like a skeleton of like Tweety Bird, I think. Look at that skeleton spider. Look at that spider skeleton. It's an astronaut costume. Oh, look at all these hats. Maybe I should get a new hat in Hollywood. A Hollywood hat. See all these costumes. Here, the giant Chucky. Yeah, look at these full body costumes here. I got to think that some of the characters out on Hollywood Boulevard must shop here for their costumes. Look at that giant Mighty Mouse. That's amazing. Look at these vintage mannequin heads here that they have the wigs on. These are super cool. Yeah, here's more like standard wigs that someone would wear like in a day-to-day situation. I don't know who these characters are here. Probably from some show. Yeah, it looks like the Halloween masks are over here. Got the, well, that is a 12-foot skeleton, but that's not a Home Depot skeleton. That's a different design. But I hear all the horror masks. There's like the political section here. You wear a creepy rubber mask like your favorite politician. This must be like the costume district down here. Is all these costume and wig stores. Of course, all along Hollywood Boulevard, we have the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But here, in front of Hustler Hollywood Novelties, you have a separate Hall of Fame where for people that appear in more mature films. There's Cesar Romero, the Joker from the 1960s Batman. Jen would be disappointed if I walked past Harrison Ford's star. And there's one of Gene Autry's star. Gene Autry has the record for the most stars on the Hollywood Boulevard. And I'm not familiar with Gene Autry. I couldn't pick him out of a lineup. Someday I guess I need to watch one of his movies or listen to one of his records or listen to a radio broadcast he did.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Is that Gene Autry?
Red-nosed reindeer. Let's go. History is made. The singing cowboy.
What just happened?
I don't know.
And I think we need to get a press penny from the world's dirtiest press penny machine here. I can't even see what the pennies are. We'll just have to put our coins in and see what comes out. Not 100% guaranteed that this is actually going to work, but I couldn't pass up this machine. I've never seen one like it. We'll get our penny in there, and we will turn the crank, and maybe, just maybe, a pressed penny will come out. Okay, it's like a little Hollywood tour bus where they're showing people celebrity homes. There we go, a penny from the world's dirtiest pressed penny machine. And at the Hollywood Bazaar, not only do they have the world's dirtiest pressed penny machine, they have the world's dirtiest Zoltar. Hey Zoltar, what are you doing? Actually, he's got like a shiny new turban on. I don't know if I've ever seen one wearing a turban quite like that. But let's feed him $1. Looks like he could use it.
You may have heard this, but Zoltar is here to tell you you can believe it. Age is simply a matter of mind. If you don't mind, then my friend, it doesn't matter. So go on, be carefree like a little baby. But first, give Zoltar a little money, and I will give you a fortune.
Decided to stop here at the Disney Studio Store, which is apparently also a Ghirardelli soda fountain and chocolate shop. And look at that, right on the way into the Disney Studio Store, there is a star for Disneyland. Yes, an actual place can get a star on the Walk of Fame. And just in the middle there, they just have a picture of the Sleeping Beauty's castle. Yes, you have Mickey here mixed amongst the chocolates. Is this Duffy the bear? No, this isn't Duffy. This is a Ghirardelli bear. This is Caramel the bear. I would have named him Baramel. You can actually get a shirt there with Mickey and Minnie next to the El Capitan sign. There's Hollywood Stitch. And then he's dressed like a strawberry for some reason. Yeah, we're back over here by the El Capitan. And just look at some of the detail there. Look at the mouths. They're very, very ornate theater here. Next to the El Capitan is where they film Jimmy Kimmel Live. And over here, not too far from the El Capitan, is the star of Gal Gadot. And you can see a very shiny star. It's got a little bit of dust there on the side. Apparently, this one was put in yesterday, if I understand correctly. Looks like we have walked full circle as we've arrived back at the Chinese Theater. And that's the Magic Castle up ahead. That is a meeting place of magicians.
Scientology.
Drove up here to Griffith Park. Walking trail down there. Hopefully get some good views of Los Angeles from up here. Yeah, we're gonna walk up there to the Griffith Observatory and see if we can get some good views. See if we can observe Los Angeles. And it's quite a walk up here. Parked down, way down the bottom of the hill. Walked up here to the Observatory. And you see over there is the iconic Hollywood sign. So the main problem with the Hollywood sign is it's really hard to get a selfie with because it's way back there. You can't really get that close to it. So all like selfies with the Hollywood sign in it, you're like pointing at the tiny, that's it right there. You're just like, hey, look at this. Zoom in here, I promise. It's the Hollywood sign. Did you get a good selfie?
Yep. Well, the Hollywood sign's really small.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. I was just saying it was kind of hard to get a
photo
get a perfect selfie with it. But yeah, you do the one where you're like pointing at the tiny little sign.
Where it's illegible, but it's okay.
All right, get in there, Anna. Now flap your arms. You got the Hollywood sign there right behind you, right between your wings.
Really?
Yeah, you can see it a little bit. You see it better from there?
Yeah, like crazy good. Can you adjust it?
Sometimes there's like a knob.
Let's see one.
Yeah, it looks like this used to take quarters, but apparently it's now free. All right, let's see if we can we see it? Can we see it in there? We go. Yeah, look at that. Up close and personal. Here we have a bust of James Dean. Although, why does he have no eyes? Look, you can stick your finger in his eye. You can stick your finger in his mouth too. You stick your finger in James Dean's eye. Apparently, he filmed Rebel Without a Cause here at the Griffith Observatory. Some nice views over here. Oh yeah, look out there onto the city of Los Angeles and onto the Hollywood Hills. I think we're gonna actually head inside of the observatory. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at that ceiling there. Oh my gosh, what are we looking at? Look at this guy right here. What's he drinking? Who is he? There's so much occurring here on the roof. Yeah, you see these murals around on the walls there show different scientists over the years, scientists, astrologists. And then coming down in the center, this pendulum swinging back and forth. And then over the course of the day, it'll knock down those different little blocks there, proving that the Earth rotates. A periodic table here that actually has all the different elements placed in the tables. You can see the elements. Some of them are missing. I guess maybe ones that are either gases or non-solids or dangerous somehow. Oh, there's some uranium right there.
But there are no other solar systems. Why not? Because how many sols are there? One. That one. So this would be, if Alkaid had planets, that would be the Alkaid system. If Sirius A had planets, which I doubt, Sirius A system, Procyon system, Arcturus system, solar system.
It's all over it.
There's a live image of the sun. Oh, it's really bright.
It is not going to explode.
So this is interesting. This is the history of the universe as done in brooches. So this is someone's brooch collection used to demonstrate the formation of the universe. This is the Big Bang right here. So we follow along. Oh, look at those sheriff's. The sheriff's badges are pretty cool.
Oh, and it has.
Oh, that's the billion year marker. All right. History. There's 2 billion years. How old is this universe after all? 3. We'll find out at the end, I guess. Look at all these brooches. 4 billion. Ooh.
This is 5 billion. What's going on?
5 billion.
We're going out of order.
6 billion. No, it's in order. Oh my gosh, this. I didn't realize how long this was. This is look at that little astronaut. The cute little astronaut man there. Man, I've never seen a universe with such an extensive timeline before. Oh. All right, we're gonna make our way to the end here. This is 12 billion years, 13 billion, and that leads us to our current time and to the future. There's a collection of meteorites over here. Here's a 395-pound iron meteorite. Yeah, that is a hefty meteorite. I'd hate if that came from space and hit me in the head. Actually, there's only one recorded case of a meteorite coming down and hitting someone. One singular person has been hit by a meteorite. This has been reported. I mean, there could have been someone that got hit with a meteorite and they're just like, what was that? And then just never told anyone. Oh yeah, this is just what I was talking about. This is Ann Hodges here. It says she was sleeping in her living room. A meteorite came through the floor. This is in Alabama. Bounced off the floor and then hit her. And so I guess technically it didn't hit her directly. It bounced off the floor and hit her. Left a nasty bruise. It says the rock is now on display in the University of Alabama's Natural History Museum. I need to go out there and see that for myself. But I know there was like a legal fight over the meteor. I think she tried to claim ownership of it, and then her landlord tried to say it belonged to them. It was a messy case. I think she should get to keep it because it hit her and gave her that giant bruise. There's California meteorites, all different chunks of space that have fallen into California. Over here we have a big rotating replica of the moon. I think this is the dark side. I don't recognize any of the features. There must be a little chunk of the moon itself right there. Okay. Yeah, this is the light side. This is the side I'm familiar with. Those familiar bumps and crevasses. Crevasses. And then down here we've got all the planets. You can see Jupiter and Saturn there. They're the big ones. Where's our little tiny Earth? Oh, there it is. There's our home. Right there. Oh, look at this. We have a rotating Earth. Massive Earth there. So yeah, that's Africa. Africa is such an enormous continent. You see on the flat maps, they always try to make Africa look really small, but it's one of the largest places on the Earth. Got little tiny Europe up there. Oh, and then what's coming up around the bend? You got South America there, and then
South America was so flat for part of it. You see in that center part?
Flat there. It's got mountains there along the coastline, and there is the United States. You got
Our teeny tiny Appalachian Mountains.
the little Appalachian Mountains there. Down there you got the Gulf of Mexico, and we are currently over here on the west coast, right about there. And look out here, out in the Pacific Ocean, all these little tiny islands. It's crazy. Oh, I think that's Hawaii right there, that strip. But then look at all these other just tiny little islands.
Are they islands or is it like mountains underneath the sea? I
think these are islands. They have like little flat tops on them. Oh. I think a lot of these are, not all of them are probably inhabited, but some of them are. This is a seismograph here, so it picks up seismic activity. Looks like, oh, you see there's been little bits. Oh, it would be really cool if, like, right now there was like an earthquake and we could, not a bad one, but enough one where we could like see it on here.
Yeah, it literally says Wednesday, March 19th. Oh, did I touch it?
Don't touch it. It says do not touch the seismograph. You'll throw it off. Oh, it says it does pick, I guess it picks up vibrations on the floor.
It's echelon period. Oh, okay, so this is vibrations of floor, so that's why.
Okay, so that's just vibrating on the floor.
And then short period vibrations from nearby earthquakes, and then this over here is distant earthquakes, which is Western North America.
Oh wow, so it just, yeah, like it just picked up an earthquake right there from Western North America, or distant earthquakes. So yeah, I mean, I guess it picks up like tiny earthquakes that even we are unable to feel. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, the fact that this is like earlier today, that's crazy.
Yeah, all those movements. Yeah, like this is all just today. So those are all little earthquakes that it's picked up over the course of the day. Wow. This is a statue of Einstein. I remember my friend Adam the Woo told me that this was the Einstein selfie statue. Yeah, let Einstein take the selfie here. Whoop. There we go, the Einstein selfie. Yeah, so there you go, you get your perfect selfie with Albert Einstein, and Albert takes the picture. The Stellar Emporium gift shop. We have the space plushies here. Look how kawaii that Earth is. Also the moon. Oh, and there's like a little baby astronaut bundled up in his little rocket ship. The Griffith Observatory t-shirt. You can hang a little Griffith Observatory on your Christmas tree. And these stars that you put on the ceiling of your bedroom. I had these on my bedroom ceiling when I was a kid. I thought they were amazing. We had the Cafe at the End of the Universe here. I believe that is a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Oh, they're doing a Tesla coil demonstration?
Yeah, this was a medicinal instrument at one point, so no more thinking this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Tesla coil. Look at that. Nice. Here's a model of the observatory here. We were just down there with the planets and Einstein. And then over here, this is the telescope. It says more people have looked through this telescope than any other telescope on Earth. This is to the east terrace. Oh my goodness. Look at the view out here, Anna. That is an incredible view. Yeah, look out there towards downtown Los Angeles. Yeah, up over here, that is the telescope right there. I feel like this view here really gives you some perspective on just how many people live in Los Angeles. You just see a sea of homes and buildings as far as the eye can see. Los Angeles is kind of a different kind of city. It's not all clumped together like New York City or Chicago. It's just this massive, spread out monstrosity. I think we're gonna head up to the top here. Okay, this is the way to the telescope. Up here on the roof of the observatory. Look down in the front lawn, because they're actually reseeding their lawn there. Hollywood sign over that way. There's beautiful mountains over that way. Made our way over here to the telescope. Let's take a peek at this thing. There's free admission. Oh, there it is. Big old telescope there. You can see the hole there, the hatch that opens up and allows the telescope to peek out. Now we gotta walk all the way back down the mountain where we parked. So thank you for joining me and Anna today as we travel through Hollywood. Annabelle, do you like Hollywood?
I'm elated.
You like it here?
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite part? What's your favorite part of today?
Probably this.
You like going up the Griffith?
Yeah.
Referring to just the view.
The view is really pretty. I like the Hollywood sign. Also, really honorable mention to the Japanese theater. That was super duper cool.
Chinese theater.
Was it?
Chinese, yeah.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure.
I swear it was Japanese. Okay. Chinese theater.
Chinese theater. Yeah, it was really cool. I'd never been in there before. The guy just like announced, we're doing tours. You know, so they were selling tickets, and just hopped in, so that was super cool. Thank you guys for watching this. We'll be here in Hollywood. Anna's going to be here the next 3 days with me. We're going to be doing some fun stuff, hopefully, and appreciate you guys following along. Appreciate those of you that do watch every day. It does mean a lot to me. So big thank you to all of you. If you like these videos, though, please subscribe. I travel around the country, film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun, random stuff. If you'd like to help out the channel, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more gets you a postcard once a month. Also selling fun stuff in the Etsy shop and doing personalized messages on Cameo. All those things help keep this train on the track, this boat in the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.